Michael?
Downtown Dundee is bracing for things to get worse before they get better. The water here on the River Raisin is rising, and at about 3 o'clock this morning, the M50 bridge over the river was shut down. You can see the water is lapping at the bottom of the bridge at this point. The anticipation is that the river will crest tomorrow afternoon, and the water will be at about 6 feet above flood stage. Already several businesses are impacted by the water. Of course, this is all due to the intense rain we experienced this week. You can see the Old Mill Museum and Banquet Hall underwater right now. So is the laundromat and post office across the river. The Dundee post office has closed, and it's been relocated to Ida for the time being. Mail delivery here is expected to continue as normal. Dundee is not the only place experiencing flooding. So is the city of Monroe and parts of Petersburg, Blissfield Township, and areas in Lenawee and Adrian counties. In the city of Monroe, the water right now is at about 3 feet above flood stage, according to the county's emergency management director, and will get worse, and this will take a while to recede. Officials here believe the water won't be cleared out until early next week, and then MDOT officials will have to examine bridges and roads to make sure they are safe. Several homes are already flooded, and residential streets as well. If you need sandbags, you can visit the Dundee Village office or the Drain Commissioner's office on South Raisinville in Monroe Township. Bags are not filled, and you should bring your own shovel. Now, this area is used to this type of flooding. They know how to handle it, and residents are being urged to stay away from the flooded roads and not to cause trouble for emergency crews who are very busy. By the way, they do have about 750 sandbags left from the floods of 2009, and they've been giving those away to residents in need. Obviously, a story we will be following throughout the day here in Dundee and throughout Monroe County. I'm Michael Rosenfield, 7 Action News.
Yeah, and the Clinton River in Macomb County and the Rouge River in Wayne County are slowly receding. That's good news, but that's not the case in Livingston County. The Huron River near Hamburg is still rising.
Yeah, so what can we expect to see today? Let's check in now with meteorologist Chris Edwards. What a mess for those people out there, Chris.
Indeed, Joanne, and unfortunately, as we heard from Michael, the river is going to continue to rise, especially the River Raisin over the next 24 to 48 hours. Then it will start to fall. That is good news. Nothing that falls out of the sky is going to make things worse. We're kind of closing in here and showing you the area from Dundee to Monroe where roughly the River Raisin parallels US 50 as it then dumps into the western part of Lake Erie. This is the area that's going to be in the biggest trouble over the next 24 hours. And the snow that I'm expecting tonight does not look like it's going to add to the problems in terms of the amount of water. It's going to make things a little slick for all of us. Most of us have sunshine, very little in the way of cloud cover. Temperatures are rebounding rather nicely, up to 43 in Mount Clemens, 40 at Metro Airport, 37 in Pontiac, one of the cooler readings right now. Your day planner for the rest of this Thursday, we're going to be in the 40s for the next several hours. Most of us, lots of sunshine. Clouds start to thicken for the drive home, but it's going to be a dry drive home. Don't worry about that. And then at 8 o'clock tonight, as you're out and about, it's kind of chilly. Temps in the 30s. I will talk about that snow, which will affect the morning rush hour tomorrow, and another storm for the weekend in a few. Vic?
Yeah, and we'd like to remind you that you can wake up with the Action News morning team beginning every day, Monday through Friday at 4:30 a.m. for the very latest on your 7 First Alert forecast.